Yeah.
Believe in yourself. Keep that energy up for Joey Friedman.
Yeah, Joey!
That's as tall as me. Just gonna take a seat right here. Open up this handy dandy notebook. Oh man. It's really hard to read my jokes because I'm a woman. I get a little anxious before I get on stage. You'd be like, what, you've done this 3 times and you're still anxious? Yes, I am. But here's what anxiety is for people who don't know what anxiety is. Anxiety takes every situation you have and makes it fucking horrible. So you're like, what's so horrible about being on stage? Well, you could pace the stage and your heart could beat so rapidly that it bursts. Or you could calm the fuck down on a chair and it could beat so slowly that you have a stroke. Either way, I've found my own happy medium where I sit on the chair and I do Kegels. And like, if you really don't know what anxiety is, just another example for you guys out there. Recently, and I've got 2 layers on, so you might not be able to tell, but my breasts have grown. And you're like, that's not supposed to happen after a certain age, but my first reaction to my breasts getting bigger was, I have breast cancer. Like, I have 2 symmetrical, awesome, plump, proportionate, cancerous lumps that just fill out my bras perfectly and will be taken away from me soon. So that's a little bit about me for all the single people. My roommate's here. She's pretty cool. She and I live together. That's what makes us roommates. She grows her own kombucha, which is basically a fetus sitting on our kitchen counter, which is delicious to look at. We make a lot of stuff from scratch. We're pretty cool. We're pretty sustainable, which is another word for broke as shit. That's what happens. She's more broke than I am for sure, because I'm a Jew matrilineally, so I'm just in like a safe zone financially for the rest of my life. But we, people are always like, oh, treat yourselves, go to fucking brunch, bottomless mimosas. I'd like a bottom of my mimosa, first of all. Second of all, us treating ourselves is spending $1.50 on the dryer machine in our building instead of hanging it on our limbs and just standing outside. That is us treating ourselves at 22. My man knows over here. Absolutely, but we're super thrifty also, and we're trying to find new ways to break into the world. We're trying to develop a reusable condom. Thus far, tinfoil is probably the worst material we've used. And we definitely need to refund some of our research subjects, which are just our friends looking for $50 and a fuck. And boy, did they get it. Planned Parenthood is making bank. She needs a sugar daddy, though. We both do. We need sugar daddies. If I can't find a sugar daddy, I'm looking for a Splendid daddy, looking for a Truvia daddy, anybody. I mean, like, essentially, at, like, our spending rate, a sugar and the raw daddy would be awesome. I just don't absolutely sweet and low. I mean, that's racist. But, we're finding it. We're not good at dating. I'm terrible at dating. The last guy I dated was a Reiki master. Do you guys know what Reiki is? It's a Japanese healing art. You don't even touch the other person. So the guy that I was dating, let's just call him by his real name. No, I'm just kidding. But he was convinced he could cure my urinary tract infection. This dude took his hands, hovered his palms over my twat, in an attempt to cure this. Totally didn't work. He also said we couldn't fuck because if he ejaculated into me, that just took all the healing powers out of him. And the only black rock he ever brought into bed was obsidian. And, right, that's a super specific either archaeology or Reiki joke. Either way, we're just not good at this. I'm so bad at dating, I still have a flip phone. And I still text on T9 word. And by texting, I mean sexting on T9 word. You guys remember what D9 word is?
Yeah.
D9 word is a function that confuses the shit out of your sexual partner. And I feel like I should upgrade because I am so sick of explaining to guys why I want them to kick my puppy. And I'm like, it's foreplay. I'm so bad. I'm so just terrible at dating, and I'm so bad at flirting. I've never been hit on at the gym. And you're like, why? You wear glasses. Well, I've never been hit on at the gym, and the other day I gymmed for 45 minutes and then fall gymmed for 15 minutes, which is like when you're like, oh, I'm so fucking tired, I can't even work out. It's not what happened. I was just tired. And then I showered and was about to leave, and this guy comes up to me, and he was like, took his headphones out, and he was like, hey, you're leaving the gym too soon. I was like, are you seriously telling me I should work out for longer? This was an hour of my day, but okay, sure, that's fine. You're clearly a trainer. I couldn't tell. Maybe he wanted me to stay there longer to work out because of cellulite issues and self issues, but maybe he wanted me there because I grabbed the wrong shorts that day and they were super tiny. Who knows? I was sucked into one of those sponsoring an international child. I'm not going to say the word scam, but things. And her name is Irma Julissa Montoyas Ramirez Rodriguez Santiago. And she's cool, I guess, except I am invested in this chick, and she sends me a picture, okay, of us meeting for the first time, and the proportions. My head is not the same size as my leg. And I don't care that you're 4 years old. I'm paying you $30 a month for this fucking picture. And a shitty letter that had grammar mistakes all over the place. I took second grade Spanish. I went to public school in Nueva York. I know what that shit's supposed to look like, even with some leniency. I'm a little upset about it. I mean, I think I could do the job for just as well or better, and I could really use the extra $30 a month. But yeah, no, that's all I've got. I'm glad you guys sat and listened because I had my shirt on. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good night.
Woo!
Joey Friedman, everybody! And give it up for yourselves. You have made